Alright, we're here today out the back of the Bunbury Homemakers Centre to get a big session in at the cheesecake shop.
Cheesecake shop?
No?
No.
COVID vaccine?
No.
No.
Anytime Fitness.
Anytime Fitness. What are we training today?
We are training back.
Back today. And we're going to hit this. We're going to try to hit back a couple times over this weekend coming. So we're going to try to target more the width. So a little bit more on that upper lat connection, the insert, and then later on be obviously more of a thickness row type based, and we'll probably throw a couple hammer curls in there and stuff like that. So down here at any time with Toby and Billy always helped us out, and we always bring our clients down here to get our eVolt in-body scan, so it always works out pretty well for us. It helps us track and keep everyone in progress. If you're down this way, certainly come in, make contact with them, come in for a bit of a session. They'll point you in the right direction, and they do have a good stock here of bulk nutrients products too, so you'll find yourself stuck WPC, even the pre-101, and a bunch of BCAAs. I'll get some footage inside so you can see it's quite a large centre inside, and that makes life so much easier. Never gets super congested and not a real lot of ego lifting going on, so that's always a win. We'll get in there. As you see with this exercise, you really want to be concentrating on pulling your elbow down almost behind you. So you're going to try to get a lot more up in your insert, and of course up high, full stretch. That's how we want to work that. So this is just the hammer strength machine, and then rather than doing duals, we do singles. Sit this way, use opposing handles, and our little short ass has only got that on 3. That's how you work. So here's Emma getting in position for the opposite side. As you'll see, the opposite handle, pulling through there. That's it. Fluent movement, not dropping, not throwing, keeping the contraction on the way up. We're not doing an eccentric hold or anything. It's just a matter of keeping some tension in.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. I said, what's up, y'all gonna step up, I'm the best as they come, call me blessed, I'm the one, spitting raps like the sun, fire blast down my tongue, staying forever young, if you play me, you're done, look out, I'm about to make it, I ain't faking, what was breaking, and these fans have all been waiting patiently to see me take it, I think that it's time to snake it, call me Drake, the charts I'm taking in, I make all of these statements, cause my mind's never complacent, yeah. Lately I've been on some different shit, I'm making beats, filling seats, man it's fucking lit. And I proceed with my degree in making fire hits. I think I got just what you need, girl, try a sip. She drank the Kool-Aid, I can see it on your lips.
Right, so now we're actually going to we've done our 3 warm-up sets, our 2 working sets for the ISO on the side. So now we're actually going to use this machine as it's planned. It's just called hammer strength ISO front lat pull down. Call it whatever you like. So this time you do a bit more of a supinated grip. Drop the seat down, so we're going to have a bit of a higher tie-in, because these machines tend to almost have a bit of a pull-through effect. So with this, we're going to knock a bit of the weight down, we're going to concentrate on more of that squeeze, and we'll probably look at doing maybe a slower eccentric. All right.
100 weeks, what the fuck? Yo, how these dudes keep writing? Do they cheat or what? Nah, bitch, we just know how to get what we want. And we're good at what we do, cause it's never enough. I ain't playing anymore, I'ma shut the door, ignore all the fucking idiots, turn them into corpses. So sore from ripping on these vocal cords, they like swords cut deep as my words are born, I'm upset. Cause ain't nobody heard of us yet. A few mil when the first man bet, and we ain't never ever gonna forget. I feel my time was blood and sweat. This shit worth it, y'all give a man purpose. Y'all make a man kill it when I'm performing these verses. It'd be a disservice if this music never surfaced to the top of this circus. All this time would be worthless.
Right. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3, yep. Squeeze, 1, 2, good, keep that pace, good. Good again. Awesome, again. All right, we've now moved over to the cable machine, and we're going to do some pull downs. I'm going to use the wider bar here, because I like to almost have it out in a Y section, so slightly wider, and pull through really into my waist, and almost like I'm pulling through my hips like I would if it was a deadlift. If I tend to start with this, I'll use the rope, because I feel that really helps bring in my serratus, and help open up my lat dorsi and through there. This is not one that will build a lot of size, but it's also one that will get in a lot of your insertions as your lat comes in, and then obviously as your serratus comes through, it'll be a little bit striated when you get that dry, and obviously just a good one for your lower back posture as well, locking that in, keeping you straight. And if you get the lower back nice and tight and strong, that's just it's the same as your core. You've got a core at the front and a core at the back essentially. The tighter you can keep that core, the more structure it's going to hold. Squats, deadlifts, bench, everything that's going to work in that. So it's almost like a must through. I tend to use this once I've already done my heavier compounds, or I'll use it lighter for more reps and more of a hold when I use it as a start, just to open up. It's kind of go by how I'm feeling, how tight I'm going throughout the day, and just, yeah, this will be us and we'll get after it.
Love playing this game. I ain't rapping for the fame. Nah, I rap to make a name, to be heard and make a change, yeah. To be heard and make a change. Yeah, I just wanna make a change. Yeah, let's get it. It's you against the world, better figure out fast who the hell you could trust. If you wanna make it past all the fakes and the lust, better figure out fast. Nah, this ain't what you want, you don't want it that bad. Can you give up all your stuff, pay attention to the facts and forget the media? Figure out your own path, can you...
And you see I'm going out here, so just above our head height. These will also be known in the bro science world of Supermans. And we're in that singlet, which is actually going to help us demonstrate what I'm talking about today. She comes through that stretch, look at that lat engage, you can see that flare out, and there. So it's good, keep it moving in. That's it. Bring it in. Tight, good. See that? Good, and where she's bringing it in. There you go. Alright guys, now we've moved to the old faithful trusty lat pull down. Now with a wide grip, I tend to like to go a fair bit wider on this, which obviously means you are restricted as to how far you can come down, but I do feel for myself personally, it does open me up a lot, although I would recommend for other people to kind of be just outside their shoulder width. So that's about the shoulder width where you're going at 90 degrees. So you just want to go out the switching more. So I'll actually go off, so I'm almost at this position. Now, I'm getting through a bit of an injury there in my teres minor, hence why you haven't seen any form of chin-ups or pull-ups today. I usually start with them and I just have a bit of engagement where I'll hold on to the bar, I'll hold on up high. This is a matter of rotating my shoulders in to get that engagement, and then from there, I'll actually move into some chin-ups. But even just trying to warm up, hold up there, feeling a little bit too much, and Jono does watch these, so I ain't doing that. Although he would like some more money off me, but I'm not doing that. It does set me back. So I'm using a lot lighter weight now than what I really am, but I'll be using a little bit more time under tension because of the eccentric and eccentric movement. Just keeping it more my tempo as like a 2-2-2-2 kind of thing. So eccentric, we're going to be under load 2 seconds, release under 2 seconds, contract under 2 seconds, pause for 2. So bear with me, don't poke too much fun at me. So making sure we get that engagement and that stretch there. You'll see the lats engaged. So as your shoulders roll forward there, engaged. 1, 2. Just consistent. Alright, so that was just a little bit lighter than what I expected, so we will actually go up from there, but with that down to, see how we progress, trying to want to work at 3 for a movement like this, 3 warm-up sets, and then finding our working weight and holding into there. So we'll run at that, see where we progress through. Alright, you see how Em sets herself up here, just outside the curvature of the bar, and she throws her thumbs there as a bit of a guide. Alright, that's it, nice steady movement. Nice engaging of the lats. That's it. Keep it pulling through. That's good. That's where you want to hit him.
If you wanna go get it, get with it. Ain't nobody gon' give it your ticket. Gonna take a quick minute, don't quit it. Figure out your own limit. Life is a test of best, make progress. Figure out what is next and carve a path. Yes, no, they never second guess. Take a chance, no regret. If you wanna take a breath, give your blood and your sweat on. And you're feeling all alone. Don't let life get you down. You could figure it out.
So what I was saying about the size, obviously being in the industrial, we've got a Smith machine, a rack, cage, hack, which is always fucking good. The dumbbell section, plenty of room. And of course we had a bunch of different cables and cables accessories. All the big ducted aircon, so it's not a freaking hot box. A good functional center, the cardio and a bunch of different machines over there. Works in pretty well with the size we've got. And it's never too crowded. Like you can see, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, the better part of 10 people here. You're never waiting for anything, so it's always good. So come on down. Alright, so that back day is done. Only 4 exercises in there, but that still leaves us with 9 working sets. So that's more than enough systemic load to keep you growing and not introduce too much fatigue where you're actually doing the adverse effect and breaking down too much of your muscle fibers there. Yeah, so we tend to work on your warm-up sets to work up to and finding the weight. We do logbook everything so we get a fair estimate of where we should start and the numbers we want to hit before we even start that particular movement. M on lat pull down hit another 13 kg PR for 16 reps, so that was good. Everything seemed to be moving a lot smoother for her. I managed to coast around my bit of an injury without doing any real little niggles. Every time I hit a niggle, I just kind of went, that's enough. It's enough for us, and we'll back off from there. So yeah, good session, get that one done. Now we'll get our post-workout meal in and a bit of errands. Yeah.
Hey guys, so I was gonna do chicken parmigiana, but without the parmigiana part, so no cheese. We kind of couldn't wait to eat it, so we got straight into it once it was done, but pretty much this is what it looks like so far.
Mine's not as pretty. I kind of just hooked into mine and got mine devoured.
So mine was just the grilled chicken with the sauce basically, and some veggies. Brodie was pretty lucky. He got Spud Lights and the chicken and the veg, so he's kind of digging in. So that's the bulking season for him. So far, I'd actually rate it probably about a 4 out of 5. You know, like it's actually it's pretty good. It's pretty easy to make and pretty cheap as well. Like it's just a chicken breast, some Coles salsa. What is it? The sweet capsicums.
Sweet capsicums, yeah. The sun-kissed caps, which obviously are becoming a big thing. And Em's got a little bit more of the carrot, and what else do you have in that one?
Cauliflower and broccoli.
Cauliflower and broccoli.
And it's just the cheap microwave things that you throw in the microwave.
I had a few more greens. And the people probably ask why Spud Lights, which if you don't know, they're almost like a chapped potato that's 25% kind of less carbs than normal white potato. These work so much better on me and my digestion. Like I said to you all previously, like I do my blood grouping, and it just comes to clarify. I work quite well on this, and honestly, I'm still a fat kid, so my carb intake's still the same, but you're telling me I can have 25% more to make the same sort of carb intake? Yeah, I'm down on that. But nah, chicken is the bomb. Sorry, I stuffed my face, don't know if you covered it. And grilled it first, and then threw it in the oven with all the toppings that you'd already seared up, and then baked that, and that kind of soaked on through. So, freaking delish.
Yeah, how would you rate it? I rated it a 4 out of 5, so what would you rate it?
Like a like a 2. Pretty shit, so I reckon we'll have to do it again just so I can be sure. Nah, I like it. Yeah, shit, I love the taste. Anyway, and it's another way of just making, like, literally I have chicken and veg. But the shit's tasty and it, well, probably doesn't look so good for Instagram right now, but it did before I how it did. Your fault, you should have told me to wait. I still would have waited. All right.
But, like, it's pretty simple to make, and I suppose, like, if you break it down, it's pretty cheap as well. Like, for a lifestyle client as well, is
the only thing that wasn't so cheap with this, we do, went and go free range.
Yeah, the free range.
But that's it, but I mean, obviously, you want to make your choice each to their own there.
But, yeah, pretty easy, and you can get every single ingredient from Coles. So, yeah.
Although, a bit of a plug, none of these were from Coles. This is from Bunbury's Farmers Market. Nice and fresh, support local.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah,
very good.
We'll
Thanks, mate.
do these kind of recipes here and there. So, yeah, we'll keep you updated. So, yeah.
You can watch my fat selfie. Bye, guys.